Previously on Cyberpunk Edge of Extinction.
We are beyond the black wall. These are the consciousnesses of people that are no longer in their bodies.
Caden's there.
Where?
He's in the old net. He's there.
I'm hurting pretty bad, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna try and walk it off.
So, did someone
Each step.
It's your next song. Bleed out, scream out.
Dude, that would rock. I think that's a good one.
Yeah.
You descend to the second basement level below the Church of Ascension. And then in one corner, you see a metal rack, hardware, servers.
I love Ajax. I love him so much. He's really like a wonderful guy, but I don't know what he would think of something like this and what he would do to capitalize on it.
Okay, well, what do we do with him?
I have given them no good choices. Oh shit, you guys need medical attention.
Yeah.
You gotta go see Iyashi. Sorry to say for you, you're kinda on your own. You can talk to Iyashi, he'll charge you his normal rate, or if you've got your own medical. I know I said stay out of Dreamland, but once you're out of here, why don't you and the crew, you can come on and see me, okay? Detective Jericho is there. You recognize it immediately as the missing data chips from the security cams from the building. Hello and welcome to Infinite-Sided Dice, where we tell stories and the dice decide our fate. Ricky, it's showtime.
Yeah.
You're on stage at the Shortstop. It's a medium-sized crowd. It's Saturday night. Front row, as usual, is your number one fan in her pink hoodie with the cat ears, on her automatic rollerblades, blades, and her two friends, always front and center.
Yeah.
Jackson is shredding. He's been on best behavior, and the band sounds good. Yeah, anything you want to add to what the band's doing tonight?
No,
What does your show look like?
My show tonight looks. I think it looks a little bit different. I feel like I'm getting maybe this last endeavor that we were on kind of makes me feel like I'm getting closer to something. So there's always a really loose tone to his shows. They're like, yeah, let's party, come on, let's do it, let's have some fun. Fuck it, let's rock out, right? There's a slight hint of just seriousness, not a lot, just a little bit, that I'm hoping it makes the fans take notice. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that we said all that, do I dare ask you to make a performance roll?
Why not? Let's do it. Let's do it.
First roll of the day.
When singing and playing guitar,
Yes.
How's the coordination going?
I get to use. Let's see. Oh, not a great roll, but not a failure either. It's 13.
A 13. That's not a failure at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. But your energy is there, and the band seems to be feeling it, and you're feeling it. Whether it's good or not doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
And the crowd is definitely feeling it. Great. Your friends are still. Let's see. This is when They are not in the hospital. Shipwrecked is still, unfortunately, laid up. They needed an extra day of care.
I think to some degree, too, Ricky's thinking about that, too.
Sure.
He's thinking about his friends having gotten hurt, and, you know, he always plays it cool. But he's thinking about, like, could I have helped more? But he's never going to say that. He'd be like, whatever, dude. Just, you know, it's Night City. Suck it up.
It is Night City. Okay, after the show, you're in your usual booth with the band, and Blades rolls up with her two friends and is like, great show, Ricky. I was really feeling it.
Ladies, it's good to see. I just want to make sure you're okay being identified as ladies.
Yeah, so definitely Blades presents feminine. There's one that is a little more androgynous, but she is also female, young. She's like, hi, I'm Rocket. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Rocket. Nice to meet you officially. I've seen you around.
And then there's another younger, dark-skinned boy who, you know, he's always got paint-stained hands. And he's like, hey, did you see my new piece out front?
Did I see it? What is it?
It's the band. It's designer Bleak.
Dude, that was you?
Yeah.
Dude,
Pretty cool.
That looks great.
Yeah, I've been using this new brand of paint that's got a heavier pigment, and I think it really pops.
What's your name?
I'm Rattlecan.
Rattlecan?
Yeah.
I love it.
So cool. I gotta go.
Wait, Rattlecan. Whenever we deem it worthy to finally put this to record our last few sets, maybe you can do the album cover.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Dude, what you did outside.
I got some cool ideas. I got the logo totally, but yeah, I'm gonna do sketches.
Go do sketches. We'll talk. Come
Can
to
you
the
like
next show.
chill out, Rattlecan? Oh my God, you're so embarrassing. Anyway, where's your girlfriend tonight?
Which one is my girlfriend?
You know, that girl you keep hanging around with. It's always wearing black.
Oh, are they here? Are you guys here?
I'm in the hospital.
She's in the hospital.
He's in the hospital.
By the way, marking Blade as an enemy in my contract.
Not to mention that one of the reasons I'm freely speaking to them is because she's not here.
Martian is sitting at the bar near Dodger.
Okay, Dodger.
I'm looking around for the DJ.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
She's busy. She's busy, but yeah, she's cool people. So you'll see her again soon.
Okay. All right. Well, great show. And okay, we'll just end there.
Okay. I purposely did not correct the girlfriend part.
Okay. Yeah.
It's just nice to keep
Noted.
it a little bit.
Oh wait. You know, I heard that you do. I know you've been going on jobs. We got eyes on the street, you know. I just want you to know that I'm ready for action, like seriously. And then she like pulls up her hoodie and shows off this like fold up, expensive katana.
Yeah.
She's like, I lifted this off some corpo dipshit. Isn't it badass?
It is badass. But you know, don't let Dodger see that.
Whatever, I'll cut a bitch.
Don't cut the wrong bitch.
It's a good rule of Night City.
Yeah.
The wrong bitch. I need a t-shirt.
Where have you been hearing about my other activities?
We pay attention. You know, some people like just walk by us because they think that we're like kids or something, but Rattlekin is super observant, and he's always like up on buildings and stuff, and he sees cars coming and going, and like we know who Ajax is. One of these days I'm probably gonna end up working for him.
All right. Listen, keep your ear to the ground. You know, every now and then I might need to get some info from someone who's listening. You know what I mean?
That's what I said, man. Eyes on the street.
Not Ricky turning into Varys with his little
My little minions. I mean minions. This is what I do. I give her a signature pound.
Yeah,
know?
for sure.
Yeah, and
She digs it.
yeah, and wink and then just kind of Irish goodbye right out of the conversation.
Okay. And then, so we're flashing back a little bit to this show. You guys needed to get a little repair work done on Martian's part, and you were looking for some upgrades, right? So as you know, there's only one place to go for that, and that's you got to go see the wise man, JJ's garage. He's a well-known tech in the area, and he'll do you right. Unless there's something else you want to do first.
No, that's
That's where I want to go.
Okay, you head over to JJ's. While Shipwrecked is in the hospital still. What's up, guys? Do you need some repairs or? Oh wow. You're pretty burned up.
Yeah, I need a new deck and new ports. So.
Oh, you're gonna have to hang out for a little while. I can't remove that, but I could probably. I'll get a look at it. It shouldn't take too long. Yeah, I'm gonna have to replace some parts. It's gonna cost a little bit of money though. I could probably do like 100 eddies for the port, and I could just do repair or maybe upgrade that deck for you.
yeah. How much would the upgrade cost?
We can do an upgraded one for I think 500, but we could do the repairs today. That's just like 50 eddies.
I'll opt for the upgrade on the deck and the repair on the port.
Okay. Yeah. Upgrade gonna take me a couple days. I gotta order some parts. You want me to just get you going and then we'll upgrade it in a couple days?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. What can I do for you today?
Well, see, I'm looking for. I got all kinds of ports I don't use in these things. I just kind of want to do something that's gonna make me hit a little harder.
Sure. I look at you and I see a lot of potential for all kinds of things. We want concealed weapons. Yeah, I got some special stuff. I got the normal stuff. We got grapple hands. We got wolvers. We could do hitting harder. You know, I've been working on a thing. It's a little bit experimental. It's a hydraulic-powered cyber hand. Give you one good hard punch. Now you got to reload it every time, but it's pretty cool. It's a power punch. It would add 2d6 to one damage roll on a single punch. So you would hit like a Mack truck one time, and then you have to reload it. It's a little bit experimental and I kind of my own home design. If you roll a 1, it'll jam and you'll have to get it repaired.
Okay.
I got this other thing.
But if it's jammed, I can still use
You
my
can still
arms
punch.
normal.
Yeah. It's not like your arm's gonna fall off.
Just can't play the piano.
Just can't play the piano.
But I can still drive?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just the hydraulics would fail, and then basically they would rupture, because they're putting a huge amount of force through these like pistons that are essentially on impact, right? Or I got another option. You like grapple hands? You like grappling?
Well, I mean, it's not like I'm trying to be Batman or Spider-Man or something, swinging through the buildings and stuff, but I mean, it could be useful if it was cheap.
So here's what I got, and I think you're gonna like it. This is what I'm hearing from you. This is a grapple hand that can grapple. So at range, you fire this, grab a hold of a guy, reel him right back in. Sound pretty cool, right?
That sounds awesome.
So you would roll a ranged attack, and once you hit with the ranged attack, it would be a contested grapple check with you versus the athletics of your target. If you win, you can pull them back in. If any of this is game breaking, we're gonna reset it, but it's gonna be a 30-foot range, and you can move people around that way.
Would I still have an action once they came to me, or would I just bring them to me and sit there and wait?
They would be grappled.
Oh, they would be grappled.
Be grappled when they get to you. However, if you miss or fail the check, you have to spend the rest of your action reeling your hand back in, no matter what.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
So,
Got a rudder.
So it would be one piston hand, one grapple hand.
So it's not going to be cheap though, because these are custom jobs. The grapple hand will go run you 1K, and then that super punch could maybe do 800.
Ooh, I definitely don't have that much, but.
Well, we could do one now. Maybe you can continue to upgrade the more you play. I could also play.
I heard that.
John doesn't say that. JJ, the wise man. I also got, if you're interested in some serious, I got the linear frame I can do for you. That's actually, no, strike that. He can't do that. He can only do, he can't do surgical implants. So if you want to get that kind of upgrade, you have to go to a doctor. He's just a very good tech who can install stuff into your slots or repair things. Cool. Any of that interesting to you?
Yeah, I'll definitely take the grapple hand.
Okay.
But the super punch may have to wait a little bit. What if we did like a trade situation? Like I might have an opportunity to come up on some cyber limbs.
I'm not super into fencing stolen gear. Can be a little dicey in the legality department, but I don't know, maybe.
Okay.
Would have to be a pretty good price for me, I think.
Fair.
Looking over his shoulder. No. Okay. Well, your stuff should only take, I've got the parts right here, should only take maybe an hour. You're gonna have to hang out unless you want to detach, you want to leave your arm with me. You don't have to stay.
I could sit here and wait, it's fine. I mean,
Okay.
you're gonna do stuff on her anyway. I'll just keep her company.
Okay.
We'll play some cards or something.
Yeah.
You got dice?
He flips on an old, he throws a cassette in an old boom box and turns on like some old, he turns on, it's like classical music, like The Clash. And he's like, well, if I'm gonna work, cranks it up. I won't sing anything. Yeah, and then you guys spend the better part of a day just hanging out at John John's, listening to loud punk rock and getting worked on.
JJ's.
And at JJ's. Love you, John. Okay. And so if you deduct the eddies from your account, you get both of those upgrades.
So am I gonna have to wait for an upgraded cyber deck?
Yes, it's gonna take you a couple days for him to get the parts in.
So it'll be, should I
You can just pay
100 for the
You can pay 100
bugs
for the
now?
repairs right now, and then you can save that 500 for when you do the upgraded deck.
Sounds good.
Quick note on homebrewing weapons. I reserve the right to rescind any and all things I give that are not rules as written, if they turn out to be game breaking. But I spent a lot of time thinking about this and discussing it, so I think it should be just fine.
Then I would hope to get a refund.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't take it away. But if the rules need to be tweaked later, I just don't want someone to comment, 10 episodes from now when I'm like, this is actually how it works, or we change how it works.
That's not what you said.
And then people come in and be like, but you said it did this and that. I'm like, well, actually the range of 30 feet was, or maybe we need more range. Maybe it's useless at that range. Whatever. It's just like a little gamey stuff. Because I think some people get afraid to homebrew things because it can break the game. But you don't have to be, because you can just
Take it back.
take it back.
It's all made up, everything.
Yeah.
So
I'll just have someone come along, tear your arm off.
Wait, this is made up?
Yeah. This isn't real.
I've got to go.
Okay, it is. It's the day when Shipwrecked is. Actually, Ricky, you dropped by and talked to Alma about buying some things.
Yeah, what am I buying? Oh, yes, we're talking
You know
about...
what? We can do this all on the day when Shipwrecked needs to be picked up.
Yeah.
Do you give her a ride? Do you plan on giving her a ride home from the hospital, or is she on her own?
I mean, if she would have asked that, sure. Here's the thing, like,
I didn't ask that.
I mean, like, Brad likes her. He thinks she's his friend, but his other loyalties come first.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm going to check in on her, but
Well, you already established that you're showing up.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah, but it occurs to me that I want to send a message to someone while she's in the hospital.
Okay, yeah. Anything you guys want to take care of over those 3 days? I know we sort of pushed through those 3 days really fast.
It wasn't that bad.
What else did you want to get done?
I send a message to Red Ghost,
Sure.
and I say, I think you've known this for a while, but I've outgrown the whole revenge idea. I want more. It's like these guys are special, especially this Martian kid. We need to talk soon.
Yeah, as is typical, it takes some time to get a message back.
Mm-hmm.
And it's always from a different ID account.
Yeah.
He's extraordinarily paranoid about how he communicates. And he offers to set up a meeting with you, but the message reads, not in Night City. We'll send location. Be ready in 5 days.
You got it.
Yeah. So you're used to this. This is sort of how things go.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's extraordinarily paranoid. I think we made that abundantly clear.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
And then from Alma, it's just whatever a layman can use in the field, and she already established that. What was it called?
Black got lace.
I was about to say fade to black.
Street drive. Yeah.
Just
Black
give me a
lace.
shot of fade to black.
Call it Ride the Lightning?
Yeah, I call it Ride the Lightning.
Kill them all?
Give me master puppets, please. Right.
Yeah, Alma, maybe before Ricky shows up, she's talking to you, Shipwrecked. Oh, you're almost ready to go home.
Thank God.
So, who was the cop?
He's a contact. I sell info to them sometimes, but
Makes me crazy. They come in with these sunglasses on like we don't know.
yeah, he's pretty pathetic. But he gives me information back.
Okay. He's handsome, too.
Sure. Yeah.
So, who administered the speed heal on the little one?
That was me.
Well, you're very lucky. Maybe we can show you how to do it a little bit better.
I'd really appreciate that.
We'll see.
Okay.
Fling, fling. Ricky walks in to the bodega and she shuffles out of the hospital. Oh, it's you.
Hey, Alma, how you doing?
I'm okay. Can I talk to you about something?
Anything.
I know you were interested in some supplies, trying to keep these folks alive.
Yep.
I might be able to get you something, but it might help all of us. But I might need a favor.
Okay.
Just between you and me, can we keep this secret?
Sure.
Listen, we need some pharmaceuticals. As you can see, we don't run I try to make it a profitable operation, but Iyashi, he has such a soft heart. He always wants to do everything for free. We do make some money from the Ajax crew, which is nice, and it keeps the doors open. And of course, if you're interested, I do have some lemon ginger kibble that's special this week. Only 2 eddies for a bag. But sometimes we need to get things. Okay. There's a school for kids that aren't too well off. And they need vaccines. I'll just lay it out. Now, Biotechnica charges a lot for these vaccines to us. It's very easy for other people to get. There's a truckload of them leaving an off-site location outside of Night City where they manufacture this. And if that truckload should somehow go missing between there and here and end up here, it would really help us out a lot.
Oh, Alma. You know how to pull out the heartstrings. I mean, take it from me. That's exactly what I do for a living. How do I know this is on the up and up, though? There's lots of different ways to profit off of this, other than helping kids. But if it's really helping the kids...
Well, you'll have to trust me a little bit, but I can offer some of what you asked about. I might even give back your friend her shoes.
I'll tell you what.
People in your line of work, I know you need to be stitched up. We can offer that for you. We can offer you speed heal and possibly some training so your friend doesn't explode anybody's veins by injecting a hypo into the wrong place.
That would be nice. I'll tell you what, first of all, let's handle a little business. Here's 2 eddies. Give me some of those lemon ginger.
Lemon ginger?
Kibble snaps.
They are, they're very good. You see the bag and it says lemon ginger, and then the logo at the bottom says, "You don't need to spend fancy to eat fancy."
I love that.
I was like, is this you? Did you write this logo?
No, idiot. I don't make my own kibble. I just resell it.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
It's whatever falls off the truck, you know?
So this is just off the truck. How do you know it's good?
Well, I try them.
All right. I pop it in my mouth. Is it any good?
Yeah, it tastes like lemon and ginger. It's got the, at first it tastes good, but it's also sort of like the lemon ginger, like cough drop flavor.
Right, right. Well, oh, look at that. And I feel less congested.
Ginger are very good for you.
Okay, I'll tell you what. That sounds like an amazingly noble cause and right up my alley. I'll take it to my crew. No promises yet, but
Okay.
it's definitely something I'm interested in.
Now, I know some of you connected types have weird rules, but if we could do a little good on the side, while we're trying to survive.
I mean, what else is this for? I mean, I guess you could just do it for glory, but I already got plenty of that.
Okay, well, take it to your crew that there's a little bit of a timeline. One day.
We're talking one day? Oh, all right. What now? There's overhead with these jobs, even if we're doing it for good. How do you suggest we cover that?
Unfortunately, I can only offer services in kind. Your types need stitching up, and we can do that for you, like I said. And Iyashi can make a little extra of the speed heal, and like I said, training. A few bags of kibble.
Can I hear any of this?
Make a perception check. You're pretty perceptive.
14.
Yeah, you hear this conversation. Some of it's muffled, but it's loud enough for you to make out what's going on.
I just want to just do it, Ricky.
I'm like, can I go? I hear her, and I go, she beat me to the punch. Here's what I want. I want my own company account,
Okay.
right? I want Shipwrecked on it, right? I don't want any more shoe discounts, okay? We're hurt, we come in, you fix us. No questions asked. Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and as part of my upfront payment, she can have these. Her feet kind of stink anyway.
She's busy, she gets around.
There's blood. I couldn't get the blood out.
They're black.
I actually kind of like it with the blood. I think it adds a little something.
They're red bottoms now.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Excellent.
She did walk through the sludge of Karen, so.
Fair.
All right, I'll bring these into her.
Okay.
Right?
Great.
I'll get back to you soon, apparently. Very, very soon.
Okay.
Good kibble.
Iyashi gives you a final examination and hits you with one last dose of the good stuff, and you're back to full health, ready to rock. Ricky brings in your shoes. What's your plan for the two of you?
I just pop in and I go and how's she looking?
Yeah, she looks good. There's flowers on the table beside her bed, and that you don't know where they came from.
Yeah.
They weren't there last time you were there.
It's like you look nice.
Thank you.
Looks like you've had visitors. I can't picture Martian or Bray being the flower-giving type.
No, you're the only one that's come back, which honestly, that surprised me at all. I thought you guys would all just bail after it was done and you got money and healed, so.
Why?
Well, I don't exactly have the funds to keep paying everyone every time, so I figured I'd just take it from here,
Well, if I'm being 100% honest, I think this job helped me discover that we might have some interests in common.
Yeah, we do. But the other two, I mean, I don't expect anything from them or loyalty from them or friendship. I don't do friendship, so I mean...
Who needs friendship? This can be professional. Putting together a good crew isn't easy in this town, and so far, this worked out really well as far as crews are concerned.
I mean, I like working with everyone, but they're gonna expect to keep getting paid, so I don't really know how to.
What if we find someone else to pay us?
Who's gonna do that? I mean,
Well, that's
who
the
else
thing.
is interested?
See, street side, we can find some people, right? It's all about what we can offer.
Yeah.
Dude, you got some skills.
Thanks.
You got some skills. If nothing, you know how to soak a bullet.
Yeah. I mean, I'd prefer not to keep doing that.
I know. I'm messing with you. That's probably pretty traumatizing. You ever got shot before? Your first time?
Yeah, that was my first time.
Your first time getting shot?
Yeah,
Dude, you broke your cherry.
like 5 times.
Good job. Seriously. I mean, you know, why go in slow?
Why, indeed. I actually have something to look at. I don't know. Do we have somewhere to talk that's not Dodger? Like, do we have a place? We need a place, don't we?
Yeah, I mean, we all have. I think we would find a place.
Especially if we're gonna like figure this out on our own and not always through Ajax. Like, we're gonna need a non-Dodger. She's gonna make me keep paying, and
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah.
No one's paying me, so I'm gonna run out of money eventually.
I hear that. Look, worst case, we can even go to my crib or something. Let's just we'll find a place to go.
Okay.
Let's get you out of here. I mean, I love a good bodega and everything, but
Yeah, I'm sick of this place. I probably should also check in. Well, I've been missing for longer than this before, so no one should be worried, actually.
here's the thing. So you overheard part of that, right?
Yeah.
Your garden dating app. 75 notifications.
Ooh.
It's just blowing up.
My family's just like, oh, thank God we haven't heard from her. I don't know where she is, but this is great.
Seriously, the flowers, where they come from?
Yeah.
It's weird, the flowers.
It's very weird. It's, we're gonna have to keep an extra eye out, because apparently Jericho was tracking me.
Oh shit, the cop.
But he gave us the missing security footage.
What?
Yeah.
See? See what I'm saying?
What?
That's the thing. You got a cop to get sweet on you and give you the stuff we needed. This is what I'm saying.
What were you saying?
I don't
What
know
were you
anybody.
saying?
I don't know anybody else with that skill, right? This is crew shit, right here.
Yeah, no, I guess.
I know you're all fancy and corporal and stuff. No. You got. I smell some street on you now. I do. I do.
I'm not. Yeah, we're working together. We have aligned. We've already established that. We've got aligned missions, if you will. I'm worried about the other two. They don't have any reason to keep working with us at all.
Let's give them one.
What are we gonna? What?
Let's go have a chat. Did you overhear Alma?
Yeah, I overheard Alma. Yeah.
I mean, that's a pretty worthy gig there.
Right, for us. They've already got Ajax paying
No.
for their medical.
I already. Well, that's only when Ajax hires us. We're not always going to work for Ajax. Sometimes, and I would eventually want to get there to the point where we're just pulling our own jobs. Not always working for some dude.
Yeah. Okay, well, Martian's very sensitive. Helping kids probably would be up their alley without me footing the
Let's
bill.
just see. Let's just put it out there.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah?
Maybe it'll make up for all the vegetables we left at that church.
I mean, here's the real question. Why do you want to keep working with us?
Well,
What do you need?
I mean, it's less. Well, is it less? It's not less. It's a little less dangerous to have someone. Listen, I could do this all on my own, but like if our missions are aligned, so like let's more the merrier,
I think it's very beneficial to see how we can all help each other out.
Absolutely, and especially once Martian gets the port fixed and everything. I mean, apparently they talked to Caden, so I mean, that's information I want more of or to understand better. I said we would table the conversation for later, so
Dude,
gotta have that
come on.
conversation.
There's plenty. There's lots of meat on this bone. Let's go see what we can do. I'm kind of excited to be. Let me look at my face.
Yes, you're very
You
excited.
look at my
That is-
face. I
that
don't
is
always look like this.
abundantly clear how excited
Sometimes
you are.
I'm super cool. Like I just try to keep it real cool. But right now I'm really excited.
Yeah, I got
All right.
that. All right.
Come on, let's give them a call.
I just don't expect loyalty from them, and I'm just not used to working with people.
Okay.
Or having them want to work with me. So.
Loyalty sometimes is actually less reliable than mutual beneficence. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Roughly, yeah. All right, let's go.
I think you did. You know, if you have, you can pull out your fancy syllabus. Not syllabus.
You're too excited.
What's the book with the synonyms in it?
A thesaurus?
Thesaurus. You see what See, this is why I need you. Come on. Let's go. You're gonna help me write some better songs too.
Syllabus.
Love it.
Swear.
Yeah, one last bit of technical stuff. Your armor is all jacked up, right? Everybody's
All right.
armor jacks are jacked. Repairs on armor are going to cost you 10 eddies per point that has been ablated.
And where do we see that in the...
You would probably have been keeping track of it as you were taking damage.
Does the app keep track?
I'm so sorry.
The app might also.
How much money did we get yesterday?
So
250.
So 3.
250?
So 30,
250 each.
250 each. Okay.
So 30 eddies.
Yeah. You could just drop, if you want to drop 30 eddies, that'll cover it.
Is there a thing in the app? Because I have, in combat, there's like 2 different body numbers. And I feel like one of those is armor.
I don't remember what the max was for this, is the thing.
Okay, we can
Deal
address
with
this at
it
break.
later.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Okay, so do you, so you leave the hospital having this conversation,
Yeah. And
walking back somewhere?
Yeah. You know what? I buzzed the 2 of them, and let them know there's there's something to discuss.
Sure.
A possible opportunity, but we need a Ajax or Dodger free zone to talk about it in.
Sure. I mean, you can. There are other bars, but I think you guys ate at the noodle stand. That's pretty close to the shortstop. That's pretty public and comfortable.
When he sends that, I buzz back and I say, deck is being worked on. I'm useless, but I'll talk.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, just to check in real quick, Martian, this is a few days without a neural link. This means you haven't been in the Oldenverse for, including the day that you went to the hot zone, 3 days, 4 days? You're able to use your virtuality goggles to look at the Oldenverse, but you haven't been inside of it in that amount of time. How are you coping with that?
Yeah, I have like files upon files of plans and stuff. So I think what I'm doing is like manually drawing out the plans in my notes. I'm not able to like make it 3D yet, but just, I've reverted back to a brainstorming phase. So I'm focusing more on the different areas, and I've started working on a new project that I want to complete once I have access again.
You're in your room. Dodger stops by. Hey, you okay?
Yeah, I just haven't been able to.
I brought you some food.
Thanks. Great.
I don't think you've eaten in a couple days. Make sure you eat.
Yeah, you're right. I can take a break. I'll eat. I'll eat right now. How's the bar doing? How's business?
It's fine. What's all this? Do you want to tell me about it?
What's all what?
the stuff you're working on.
Yeah, I'm working on a surprise for you, and I don't want to tell you yet because I think you're really gonna like it. I just had the idea this morning, so it's gonna be really good.
Can I get a hint?
You know how you wanted some bar upgrades? That's your hint. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. So.
Okay. All right, well, eat some food, come upstairs, get a little sunshine.
Yeah.
It'll do you good.
Yeah, I guess so. Ricky's show's getting, like, wild, right? That's gotta be good for business.
Yeah, he's all right.
Does he bring people in? Like, does it help with selling Smash and stuff? I mean.
Yeah, but, more people in here, they just more assholes, you know?
Yeah, that's true, but.
But it's all right. It's good. It's good for business.
Yeah.
That was some job, huh?
Yeah. It was pretty wild. I'm sorry for not communicating super well.
It's okay.
Did Ajax take care of you and everything? Yeah.
Yeah. He says, I was surprised to hear you got quite assertive. He was impressed with, since Skid's been gone, there hasn't really been a solid net runner on the crew. So he's pretty interested in getting you on some more stuff. He paid out okay though.
That's good.
Yeah, I got a little piece. That was a big job. Scary.
It was pretty, yeah.
Brad looked like he was, you look.
I know.
I'm really sorry about your gear.
Yeah, the gear that's the worst. It's almost as if I didn't make any money from Shipwrecked because I have to spend it all. But I'm getting an upgrade, so I think that, next time I'll be a little bit more prepared, but yeah, I'm not sure how many jobs are gonna be like that. I am worried about Brad because it's a lot of pressure to be, the biggest guy on a crew, right? And
he takes it all in stride.
Yeah, I guess so. And then
all right, well, I got some paperwork to do. If you need help with anything or, just ask.
Yeah. Let me know if you need someone on a job or something. You find something.
Yeah, I haven't had too much work on that end lately, but the bar's doing okay. So
Yeah.
I'll talk to Ajax. He's out of town for a couple days. I don't know if he told you that.
No, he didn't. What's he doing?
Yeah.
Do we know? Are we allowed to know?
I don't ask stupid questions.
No, that's true. No, I wouldn't either. Yeah.
Okay. Great. And you get a ping from Ricky to meet at the Noodle House.
All right. I send that message I said earlier.
Yeah, that's right. I got it.
Cool. Anybody else need anyone, or do we meet at the noodle shop?
Well, Ajax told me to meet up with him after I got out of the hospital. Mm-hmm. So that would have been probably the first thing I did before I went to JJ's.
Okay, on your own?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, you are met with the surprising news that Ajax is out of town for a few days. But he did leave a message with, even before you went to JJ's and everything, so this is like the first thing you do. He did leave a message with one of, let's just say FaZe is there. Mm-hmm. And he's like, oh yeah, he said you might be coming by, but he's gonna be gone for like 3 days. You can come on back then. He didn't really leave a contact info. I think he just had some out of town business, he does sometimes. He took 2 guys, so I think he just had to like take care of something personally.
How are you doing?
I'm good, yeah, I got, was pretty fucked up stuff, huh?
Yeah, it was crazy. Wasn't that fun?
Whew! They all think that I was on. I took a bunch of glass before we went because I think I might have been hallucinating the whole time. But I don't remember taking any. It was pretty fucking crazy. Yeah. But there's all that cyberware, so like it was good haul. You want to go talk to that crazy fuck we got locked up?
I don't know. Maybe. Not right now.
Okay. Yeah, I've been talking to him. He's fucking. It's better than watching TV.
What is he saying to you?
I don't know. He's got a lot of theories, man. It's cool.
It's not cool. It's fucking weird.
Yeah. It is weird.
Don't fall for it.
Anyway.
It might have been a mistake to keep him alive, but, you know.
No, he's all locked up. It's fine.
Okay.
Anyway, cool. You wanna do some coke or something?
No, I'm gonna go check on some gear.
Okay, cool. All right.
Glad you're all right.
It's cool you're allowed to come back now.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. We should party sometime.
Okay. Tell Zigzag I said what's up.
Yeah, cool. All right. See you later.
Okay.
Oh, we're both walking this way. This is weird.
Oh, you parked over here too? Oh, okay.
All right, anyway. Okay, fast forward to the noodle house, and you're there.
All right.
Food's good.
Good noodles. So, guys, you're all healthy. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That was rough. I'm not trying to make, small of it or anything like that. But, just got an opportunity to do some good. And wanted to see if you guys were interested in it. Came from Alma. And, we have an opportunity to help a bunch of kids who can't help themselves. Vaccines that really should be coming to them. But it's a heist job, right? A truck of drugs that would have to go missing. It'd be really helpful to have a driver. And definitely, if we have to get by any security systems. And it's Biotechnica. So we get to stick it to them a little bit. And of course, we've got someone who can get lots of information as far as routes and maybe help us strategize, but this is all we get out of it. All we get out of it is free medical, at least for the foreseeable future.
And training.
And training, so that Shipwrecked doesn't necessarily kill us next time she administers her fast heal.
Yeah, I mean, just have Ajax, just call Ajax or Dodger, and we'll help you out. No worries.
I mean, this is.
Let's do it. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, this came straight to us. I mean, we don't have to go to them, unless we need their help.
Right. Yeah.
My gear got really messed up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know how helpful I'm going to be getting past security systems. I don't really know.
Let me interject here, GM. I'm sorry, we did this timeline in a very cinematic, different, jumping back and forth.
Yeah.
So this would be the very last day of her being in the hospital is when they had the conversation about the job. JJ's was the day you got out of the hospital, which was the day before.
Cha.
So you should actually be, you aren't upgraded, but you are, and you would have your upgrades.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Scratch that. Yeah, I mean, it's sounds like a good idea. Free meta. I mean, I kind of, when we go on the Ajax jobs, we already.
See, Matt, I told you, there's no way they're not interested.
Yeah, I know. This is, look, I wanted to put it to you. You guys are a good crew. Bray, your face is doing a thing. What's your face doing? Tell me what your face is saying.
Sorry, Danny's face was doing a whole different thing. Oh no, it's just that like you guys are so cool, and like I love, and you're so smart, and I love going on jobs with you, and it was so great working for you. It's just that like I already have like an employer, like a job, right? So I don't know if he would get mad if I was taking other jobs and cutting him out.
Well, we're not getting paid, so there's nothing you're taking from him.
Right, but neither are we. We already have medical. So
only when you're working for him.
What do?
Only when you're working for him. Don't you ever want to work for yourself? Sometimes you.
I'm okay right now.
You do gigs on your own. Okay.
Training for administering. Did they mention giving us stims or speed heal, or was that part of the deal as well?
Yeah, that was definitely mentioned.
Okay. Do you have a number on that? Do you know how much?
I don't have an exact number on that, but that's. I need to get back to them, so we can alter the deal. We can ask for more if we need to. We can ask for stuff from this.
I mean, look, Chumba, I'm gonna be straight up with you. I love you guys. You guys are fucking great. But it sounds like this job, you're the only ones benefiting.
It's not about us. The ones who are benefiting are the kids.
But also you.
Well, I mean, it sounds like we would get.
I get work from Ajax too.
We'd get speed heal also, personal stores, which would be nice, just in case something bad happens again. I mean, we can't always get access to stuff like that, and Shipwrecked could learn how to use it well. And
well, maybe I'm assuming too much.
Do you think that Ajax or Dodger would get mad at us if we took a job outside of them?
I'm gonna message Dodger. Ajax is out of town, and to be honest, I don't think this is anything he cares. As long as we get out in one piece, so that we can still do our jobs for him, I think that's fine. It's not like we're getting any. It's not like a lucrative opportunity that he would be interested in, but it might be able to benefit us.
He's not missing out on any money.
He's not. No, there's no money, so we're not cutting him out. We might get. Build a good reputation with Iyashi, which is nice to have good reputation. I'm gonna message.
I just get nervous when we're like, Iyashi is his guy, right? We only know of Iyashi because of him, and if we're doing a deal kind of on the side with him, I just get nervous. I don't want people to get mad at me.
Look,
I already got in so much trouble with the Caden guy. No offense. It's just I didn't want to I just don't want to. I'm tired of being in trouble, Mars?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I don't think anybody is going to get mad at you for helping a bunch of sick children, or not sick children. Children get vaccinated, especially when we're not necessarily. I mean, people might think that we're stupid.
Children who are not getting vaccinated simply
people
because they
think that
can't
about me all
afford
the
it,
time.
which is, criminal in and of itself. Look,
People think that about me already, so it doesn't really matter.
The way I see what we do, the way I see running, the way I see being on the edges, we're independent contractors, right? So if Ajax or Dodger doesn't come to me with a job, but somebody else does, then I don't owe anything to the person who didn't bring me the job. That's all.
Yeah,
unless I need their help.
You are an independent contractor. I just don't think I am.
Why not?
Because I'm indebted to Ajax because I fucked up. So I owe him. So I'm on his payroll and I got to pay off my debt.
Didn't you just bring him a shit ton of cyberware? That he's
Well, yeah,
gonna
but he didn't. I haven't talked to him. He hasn't released me from his thumb.
Do you think you've paid him back?
Well, yeah, but it doesn't matter if he doesn't think that. Ricky, I'm tired of getting in trouble.
Okay, that's right.
I don't want to be in trouble
It
because
sounds
I
like
can't
Martian's checking to make sure you don't get in trouble. So let Martian message Dodger. If Dodger says no, you'll get in trouble, then you have your answer.
Also not telling you to lie to him. You can tell him you're going on a job.
I just can't make up this decision. Mark, you tell me what to do and I'll do it.
In that moment, I message Dodger. It just says, Iyashi wants help. Iyashi wanted help getting some supplies for some kids in need. Not a lucrative job, but we might come into some speed heal. What do you think about this?
She texts back, no $$ question mark.
I text back, speed heal, maybe stims, and they offered to train Shipwrecked on administering medical care. We might be able to benefit from that, question mark.
She says, ... Sounds like a recreational activity.
That's what I thought. I message back, me, Brah, Ricky, and Shipwrecked. I'll keep you posted once I have more details.
Thumbs up.
She just reacts to the to the text.
I just watch you on your agent, and I'm just like waiting patiently.
Dodger seems to think that this is recreational enough. Like I said, it's a trivial enough job that I don't think that Ajax would be upset. Also, he's out of town anyway. We're not about to get work. So,
Look, I know it's rare in Night City, but I'm thinking about the long game here, right? Our reputation, my reputation, and also, my reputation for doing some good, right? So maybe I outlive Ajax and Dodger. I'm still gonna need work, right? And in general, what if we get a big enough rep that honestly, Ajax and Dodger have to compete for our work. That's more money in our pockets. One way or the other.
You're not selling them because we're independent contractors. They're not. You can't sell them on that.
I don't know. Am I not?
I understand what you're saying. I don't know if I fully subscribe to your point of view. However, I fucking hate Biotechnica.
Yeah.
And I'm in for that.
So we're in?
I'm in. Are you in?
Is whatever you want.
Yeah, come along.
Okay, I'm in.
Great.
Great.
Also, there's no way that this is going to be harder than the thing we just did. That was insane. There's no way that this is going to be
Cut to.
And with that predictive analysis, we're going to take a short break. We'll be right back after this.
Yeah.
Hello! I apologize for this short interruption, but I wanted to offer on behalf of myself and everybody involved in making this show a heartfelt thank you. Thank you for tuning in and thank you for watching Cyberpunk Edge of Extinction. We hope you're enjoying watching the game as much as we enjoy playing it. Now, if you are enjoying the show, I just want you to know that there's a whole lot more Cyberpunk Edge of Extinction, so click that subscribe button so you can come back next week and not miss any of the action. One more thing, if you have a friend or a gaming group or anybody at all that you think would enjoy this content, go ahead and share it with them. That way we can continue to grow the community and share this game with as many people as possible. But most importantly, just tune in next week for more of Cyberpunk Edge of Extinction. Once again, thank you.
Our program is made possible in part by
Hey, I need your help.
The year is 2045. In Night City, there's a bar called No Latency.
Ping runs the bar, it's just a bar.
But it's not just a bar. I'm Ping, and I used to work for Domino,
I'm sorry, who are you?
I'm Domino.
but now I need to save them. But I can't do it alone, so I hired some help. Some old friends.
On my face, there will just be a flashing question mark.
Sir, I'm gonna need you to take a step back. The vehicle is armed.
And some new.
For looking around trying to find this no latency place.
Your bird looks like it is in great pain. Someone should put it out of its misery.
Am I gonna need some help?
Yo, what's up, 2D dude?
I picked up the cowboy,
It's me. I'm Tuna. I'm Stranger.
and we'll make some enemies.
I'm Steve and I'm here to be.
Arasaka would like to discuss Domino. We will find you. Come quietly.
All right, man, I guess we gotta fix this up. Who the f*** is this guy?
Because if we don't save Domino, we'll all be dead.
No Latency. A Cyberpunk Red roleplay podcast. New episodes every Wednesday. See you in Night City.
Green Tower Games, a friendly local game shop in North Los Angeles County. Visit greentowergames.com. And by subscribers like you. Thank you.
Sorry for interrupting the show. I'm Dustin, the game master, composer, and sound editor for Cyberpunk Edge of Extinction. I'm just doing a little post-production, and it seems we've hit a little bit of a snag. It appears some Arasaka Ninja netrunners have jacked into our net architecture and corrupted some of our data. All that to say, we've lost one of the cameras during the second part of this next half of the episode. The camera happens to be my camera, but the good news is we do have that extra battle cam that we've worked out for this half of the season, and we're just going to insert that. Might look a little weird, but it's what we have, and we're all doing our best. We all wear a lot of hats around here, and yeah. So with that said, thank you again for all of you that are subscribing. Thanks if you've gotten this far in the show and you haven't subscribed yet. I don't know how that's happened, but please, click that button because it does help out the channel a lot, and it'll help us avoid future snags like this. All right, enjoy the rest of the show. And we're back, rejoining the crew at the little roadside noodle stand.
Noodles. So, I'm not asking you guys to keep going forward on any of the Caden stuff, but I just wanted to keep you in the loop on this last thing, that Jericho actually came by the hospital. Apparently he was tailing me, so I'm gonna have to keep an extra eye out for that in the future, because that sucks.
Make a perception check as you look over your shoulder.
14.
Yeah, you don't see him.
Okay, great.
Because he might not be there. Sorry,
no, that's great. He brought me flowers, which was weird, but...
Not weird if he's sweet on you.
He's sweet on everyone. But I searched them, and inside was the missing security cam footage. So, that might interest you to see, just because I know you were involved. And I did promise you that we would talk more about you seeing Caden, because I just couldn't in that moment. So whenever I feel like we need a space where we're not, out in the open or, encroaching on Dodger. Not to go behind backs, just to, have our own.
Yeah. Let's go above table for a second here. Let's talk about my crib.
Sure.
Lava lamps
Yeah.
everywhere. A whole wall of them.
More like...
That would be cool.
It's more like just plastered with show posters. Not even show posters like
Your own shows.
Not my
Your
own shows.
face.
No.
Okay.
The many.
Well, we can save the description of it for when you get there. But I think what you're asking is like, okay, everybody has a hustle, so they all have a living situation.
Right.
I think we've talked about where Martian lives and where Brea lives. We have some idea of your living situation also. And Ricky, you absolutely have a comfortable situation. Like you make money playing shows, you make money doing jobs, so there's no reason why you wouldn't have. Essentially, the hustle money doesn't show up in your money to spend on cyberware and stuff. Your hustle money is just sort of going towards cost of living.
Yeah.
Right. That's why you play shows. That covers all your cost of living.
Yeah.
It just rather than try to keep track of every time you buy shampoo. You know.
Yeah, and she contributes. Right. Like
every time
Yeah,
you
so
buy
like
media.
then would I be able to just like
He's a
rent a
bouncer.
space then with my funds?
You could. So we've talked about you have money that is connected to your accounts that are monitored by your family.
Right.
Your dad keeps a real tight grip on that. So you have money through that. You have a space where you publish your scream sheets out of. So there must be you have a space where you print things, right? You publish things on print, and where you can hang out in like an office where you talk
perfect.
to Shelly.
I didn't realize I had that.
Or you have a little bit of a base of operations.
Okay.
I don't imagine it's very nice.
No.
Outside of your apartment. You wouldn't run a scream sheet out of your
No.
corporate apartment.
No.
That would be silly.
No.
But you make enough money through donations and selling your nickel scream sheets or whatever they cost.
Yeah.
To sort of, you've been doing this long enough to sort of like build yourself a little
Yeah.
shitty office. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good.
Cool.
Then we don't even have to.
So, in game, I'm more than happy to offer up my place as a place to meet discreetly, whenever we need to. Unless you have another space that you're more comfortable with.
I mean, I have this kind of office where I do the scream sheets. Might be even more discreet.
Okay.
Also, with your whole blood in a hotel room thing, I'm kind of worried to see your place.
Hotel rooms, not my home. Hotel rooms.
You never know.
I treat them differently.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
You're on the show, you're doing your thing. It's also not your problem what happens in there.
No, it's not. And I don't want it to be, which is why I
Not
don't want
yours.
to go there.
No. I mean, when you're in a hotel,
Oh, right.
you don't have to clean up.
Yeah, okay. So my office, it's small, but I mean, it actually might be perfect if you guys don't mind.
No, I think that sounds good. Although, I think we should check for bugs, considering your new love interest.
Oh, sure. Yeah, whatever. Others, yeah.
I'm a little concerned about that. You think it's, I don't know, maybe we should take a look at the file, but you think it's fake footage? You think they're trying to set us up for something?
Well, I don't know. That's why I was telling you guys about it. We have to look at it.
Let's go to your place and look at it.
You're concerned about my place? I'm confused what you're concerned
file.
about. You're concerned about the file? Yeah, that's why we need to look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reviewing footage. Now, this is what I call a Friday night. Is it Friday night?
Is it Friday night?
Ricky, it's 10 a.m. on a Tuesday.
I never know.
It's like in my world,
It's all the same to me.
Friday night somewhere.
It's 12:46 on a Monday.
Ever since I blew that resist torture,
Yeah.
I don't know
Brain
what
cells
day.
are gone.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. I think we said your show was on the Saturday.
Yeah.
So we got through the weekend when the social things happened. Yeah, because you got back on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. No, you got out of the hospital on Sunday.
Okay.
So it's a nice Sunday afternoon. You played a show on Saturday.
Right.
And then, yeah. Okay. Are you going to the office? Are you reviewing footage? Are we going to Alma? We need to get this job done.
Go.
Let's. Do you want to finish discussing this in private, as far as what our terms for the job are?
Let's just go. We're right here. We'll go inside. We'll go into shortstop. We'll review the footage. we can use my place later.
What kind of timetable are we on for this mission?
A day.
Yeah.
Day.
Quick.
So maybe the footage should wait, and we stake out the.
Let's wait on the footage. Let's settle what our terms are right here, right now in the noodle shop. You want more. You want more stims. You want more fast heal.
I would just like to know how many. It seemed like rather vague terms that she
pretty vague.
gave you. I would like to know exactly how many that we're getting and how that breaks down between the four of us.
How many would you like? What do you think is fair?
I mean, as long as it's even, I feel like we should talk to her and how much she's willing to give.
Okay.
Is watching the footage something I can just do with all my cyber tech stuff?
Yeah, you can.
Just chip it.
You can try.
Okay. Well, on our way there, I'm going to watch this footage because I'm not going to just not watch it in case there's something that's incredibly important. So while we're driving there, I'm going to watch it in my brain, however the hell works.
Yep. You plug it in and you expect to watch it the way you would watch any data chip with a video file on it. And much like Jericho said before, there's something wrong with the footage. It's been corrupted somehow, and apparently they were not able to repair it.
Okay.
But possibly, yeah, it's still not impossible to prepare. It's just that his lab geeks couldn't figure it out.
Got it. All right. Well,
as she's watching the footage, I'm like, do I look good in it?
I can't actually tell. He wasn't lying about it being corrupted, but could be a fun project for you when you get those upgrades. So we'll put that on the back burner for now. That's fine.
So it's hard to see any of it?
Yeah, it's been messed with.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it doesn't look permanently damaged with someone smart enough and determined enough.
Almost like someone's trying to hide it
Yeah.
from anybody else, other than the eyes that they want to see it. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, shall we go back to Alma's then?
Yeah. Yes. We're on our way.
Yeah.
Oh, good, you're back.
La señorita.
So you explained the job?
I did. We're down
They have some questions.
under one condition. We want kind of a predetermined amount of fast heal stims, whatever it is that you're offering.
So just above table real quick so we understand what we're talking about.
Yes.
Retail value of a speed heal is anywhere from like 1,600 to 2,000 eddies per dose. And it's really hard to find. You have to have somebody make it for you. So 2 doses is going to be pretty significant.
Great. Yeah.
And that's exactly what she offers you, 2 doses.
Excellent. I was like,
Plus
that
training on how to use them.
for free.
Yeah.
I mean, not for free, for the job.
Yes, nothing is free.
So
That feels fair to me.
for the speed heals for the job, then maybe one goes to the 2 of you and one goes to us.
Absolutely.
Sure. Two speed heals, training, and are stims separate? Stims
Yeah,
are separate.
stim is a different thing.
Yeah.
We could probably come up with a couple doses of stim as well.
Okay. Just you know.
Like I said, with black lace is easier to come by, unfortunately, these days.
Of course.
But I do hate seeing people come in addicted to things like that. And we can find a safer alternative for you. It's so hard to find, and Iyashi makes his own, but it's hard. And we have a lot of clients that are in need.
I appreciate the effort that you're going through to help these children. Just wanted clarification on what the trade was like. I think that I'm personally fine with just the speed heal if it's I don't want to put your bodega out of business.
Oh, we'll be fine, sweetie, especially if we can get a hold of these,
Vaccines?
Sure, vaccines. I wasn't going to say, I was trying to think of a cool code word or something. I don't know how you guys do it. I appreciate that you're doing this work. You seem like a good boy, and you seem like good people. This kind of work I know can be very expensive, so I understand that we're both getting a deal here. But believe me when I say it's important.
No, I believe it.
Can I human perception Alma?
Sure. Absolutely.
I've run into her maybe enough to maybe know she's a bit of a businesswoman. Sorry, I'm just looking up my modifier. Human perception. Not bad, 15.
Okay. Yeah, 15 is not bad. Here's what you can tell, and it's not just this conversation, it's the whole setup. It's Iyashi. You spent 2 days here under his care, and you watched Alma work. Yes, she's shrewd. Yes, she's a businesswoman, and yes, she's looking to get as much as she can from people. But the only reason she is like that is because she wants to do good in the world. She's trying to take from the people who have.
Absolutely.
Right? So she's going to get as much as she can from an Ajax or from a corpo, and she's incredibly perceptive. She's the kind of person who looks at the way you're manicure and knows how much your adjusted gross income is. She's just kind of got that sort of a shrewd eye. So
absolutely.
Just look at your nails. No, I mean, but also is a very good judge of character as well.
Great.
And prides herself on that. So that's Alma. And Iyashi, he's just a dude.
Okay. Well, if we're all in agreement, then all we need from you now is any information that's going to help us succeed. We need to know the route. We need to know the schedule. We need to know what personnel, how many people are driving, what time they're going to be where are they starting, where are they planning to end.
She says, right this way, and she takes you into a cramped office in the back, and she does the thing where she clears everything off the table and then rolls out a map.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Giving you a very specific route for this thing, and she's like, this is something I've been thinking about doing for a long time, so I believe my information is solid. They leave here, and she's pointing way south and east of Night City. And then there's like a big patch of kind of nothing. It's like Badlands. And then, and they're heading here, and she points to the Biotechnica facility that's in Night City. But here, and she points to the middle of the Badlands, they should be out of range of anything short of bouncing something off a satellite, which I don't think they're capable of doing. They transport these drugs. Essentially, the doors on these vans are almost welded shut. So it's an armored car. I imagine it'll be bulletproof glass. I don't know about all of these things, but I know they don't stop for anything. So I leave it up to you to figure out how to get these crates. They should have the vaccines on this truck, and maybe some other stuff. If there is, that's just good.
Is it manned, or is it?
Yes, there should be a driver, and they head with security. Now, this is why it's important that you hit them at exactly the right time, because if they can contact, they can call in all kinds of nasty corporate thugs down on you.
How big is that window?
I had to be guessing, but 15 minutes?
15 minutes. Whoo! Sorry, I just got excited. 15 minutes. Oh, I hate it when it's easy. Okay. definitely a driver, definitely a security head. Any other muscle?
I don't think so. But like I said, it's going to be pretty well armored. They almost weld the doors shut. So I don't think the driver or the security can open or close the cargo.
I see.
It's only done at the facilities. As far as my understanding, I make lots of friends. I made a friend at the Biotechnica, and they told me all about this truck.
All right, so someone's driving the stagecoach, somebody else is riding shotgun, right? That's what's happening. And electronic security, getting in and getting.
I don't know. I know that they're sealed, and the only people that open the driver and the security officer can't open or close the truck. It's just sealed at the facility, and it doesn't open until it gets. It may be on a timed lock. I'm not even sure, or it might be geolocated. It's probably pretty. I don't know.
Something we'll have to figure out when we get there.
Okay.
Nothing in a acetylene torch, but I don't know if you have time for that in 15 minutes. So.
Yep. Okay. Great. Any questions?
No. Oh, pretty clear.
Any questions?
No.
Okay.
Can't think of anything.
In that case, good luck.
Thank you, Armand.
All right. It's easy enough in the meat beat to find the location. You take maybe a picture with your eye of the map.
I want to stop by JJ's first.
Yeah.
With this new information.
Yeah, we should get some do some prep.
I want to gear up a little bit.
Yeah, do you want some dynamite?
No more dynamite.
Might be able to stop that truck and keep it in that out of bounds zone.
Oh, you want to be the next one to get blown up?
Not really, no.
I'm just joshing you, bruh. But really, no dynamite.
Okay.
Yeah, no shit.
You swing by.
Don't forget that almost killed me. And Martian.
You swing by JJ's, and he's like, "Oh, what's up, guys? What can I do for you?"
I changed my mind on the super punch.
Okay.
Would you be willing to take this grenade launcher, underbarrel grenade launcher? It's worth like 500 eddies. Maybe you could take that. And I got the other 300 here with me.
I'm trading for an underbarrel grenade launcher. Make a persuasion roll.
It's not a bad roll. Ooh, 17.
17 persuasion. Boy, you did bring me a lot of business. Typically, I'd only give you like $250 for a used weapon like that, because I gotta have my markup. Is there anything else we can do to sweeten this?
Wait a second. I don't want you not to have your arm upgrades. Those are going to be useful. So if you're just talking about an underbarrel grenade launcher for what? For an assault rifle?
No, he's trading it away to get his punch.
Yeah, it's.
Oh, I'm sorry. I misunderstood.
Yeah, he's trying to sell me an underbarrel grenade launcher.
These are his Balenciaga shoes.
Yeah. All right. Your red sole shoes. Okay.
I'm like, well, the only thing that I have that I haven't really used much is this sword. But I can't. It's only 100. But it's only 100.
A real sword?
Yeah, it's a heavy melee weapon.
What kind of sword is it? What does it look like? Is it a sword, like a katana?
Or it might be a lead pipe or a spiked bat. It's just something when I built the character on the beginning, it was
Don't give me
creation
that.
package.
This is Cyberpunk Edge of Extinction. Tell
I know,
me what your
but-
heavy melee weapon looks like.
I keep it in Meet Me. That's why I'm not having it.
Okay.
It's like, it's not a katana. It's like a, it's, what it is it's like a nostalgic, like old school, like decorative sword that like doesn't really do much, but I sharpened the fuck out of it so it actually is functional.
So you got like a pawn shop like scimitar, like just curved blade,
Yeah.
and then have been sharpening it by hand.
Yeah.
Okay. He looks at it. Well, I guess metal's worth something. I think I just stabbed myself in the eye. That's space work. All right, the sword, the underbarrel grenade launcher, and 300 eds.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the hell?
Thanks, JJ.
All right, you have one super punch upgrade.
All right.
We should come up with a better name for it. I think I had a name, but I forgot it.
I like one big punch.
The one big punch.
Yeah.
The OBP.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. Does JJ do? So JJ does ammo and weapons as well, obviously.
He can have that for you.
Okay. So.
Because you guys are probably low on ammo.
Yeah, and JJ, I need to re-up on just regular ammo, but I'm gonna see if I can grab a little bit of special ammo from you.
Sure. What'd you have in mind?
What do you got in the EMP category?
EMP grenades. We're gonna look up prices on some of these things. Let's see. Sure, I've got 3 EMP grenades. Flip, flip, flip. Let me just look up the price on that for you. Anything else you're interested in while I'm looking?
You don't have EMP ammo, right? That's I think just EMP grenades.
Yeah, in terms of ammo, I think you get yourself some incendiary or armor piercing. Those.
We'll just do a little AP ammo.
Oh, they don't put that. I'm in the wrong table here, you guys. But if you had an under-barrel grenade launcher attached to your assault rifle, I could sell you for just 500 eddies.
Gee. It's really funny because you were selling it to him, and I was like, I could actually use that.
You should have said that to me.
But then you weren't going to be able to.
But I would have used it because it was only 800, and I wouldn't have lost my sword.
No, it's cool.
It doesn't matter.
I could just chuck a grenade.
Yeah. Yes, you can. I
Yeah.
just bought some heavy pistol ammo.
Yeah.
What could go wrong throwing grenades?
No, nothing ever. It's like throwing dynamite.
I got
Super.
I got 2 of the explosive type of grenades as well. Just standard rounds. I've got 3 flashbangs. That's about it for grenades.
You have no EMP grenades, is that what you're
I offered you 3
Okay.
EMPs.
Oh, 3 EMPs.
I'm just looking up the cost on them because I don't know it off the top of my head.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, actually, I'll do AP ammo, some EMP grenades, and a couple flashbangs. Let's see if I have enough money for all that.
Okay. Sorry. I was looking at the wrong chart and then now.
Oh, wait, I can actually help you because there's a store in the app.
Oh, yeah. Okay, sorry. The app, that's exactly why we have the app.
Yes, totally forgot.
EMP grenade is 500.
This waste of time looking up rules brought to you
500.
500 for one EMP grenade?
Yeah, 500.
God
Very
damn it.
expensive.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not a. You saw how useful they can be.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm like 20 short of that. Let's do
20 short, you make a persuasion roll.
Yeah, actually, no, I am gonna.
I think knocking off 20 might be possible.
Let's see. How much is AP ammo? Just like one clip?
You got that in the app also?
One
Yes.
moment.
Also,
I guess I have the
some
app right
too.
here as well.
You're saying For what kind of pistol? Heavy or medium or rifle?
Rifle ammo.
Let's go rifle. Yep.
You can get 10 for 100.
This is definitely an assault.
I have 70 as well.
You have 78
of rifle ammo.
Armor piercing?
No.
Oh, he's looking. Yeah, he's looking.
So
for
the armor piercing rifle, you could get 10 for 100 eddies.
10 for 100 eddies.
Just so you know what the AP does, it just ablates armor more when you shoot somebody.
Right. I'm worried about the security guy. If it comes down to that. Hopefully it does not. So
You could get an armor piercing rocket.
This is.
Let's do this. How about a package deal? Considering we brought you some business here. An EMP grenade, and a clip of AP ammo.
Okay.
And maybe a flashbang.
So that's 6, 7, 8. That's almost 900 eds, my dude.
How about some free tickets to my show? With persuasion.
Flashbangs are 100 each.
Flashbangs are 100 each. So we're really talking about 700.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. And he said 900?
No. What? Well, I think I counted more than one EMP.
Oh, okay.
Right?
That sounds like I can only afford one. So let's go with one EMP grenade.
Okay.
Yeah, because if we can like blow that car up mid-route,
Yeah.
flip it over, can't keep moving, and then
Yeah.
it stays in the spot where they can't communicate.
Okay.
Yep, one EMP grenade.
So an EMP, a flashbang, and a clip of AP.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
700.
Yeah.
700.
So, yeah.
I am, luckily I'm persuasive because that was not a great roll. Yeah, 16.
A 16. Great. A 15 will get you all of that for 6.
600. Well, so,
Or if you just want the EMP and the clip, I'll do that for 5.
Nobody else has a flashbang, do they?
no. I mean, the EMP makes sense because then we can potentially shut down the car. Do we really need a flashbang?
Yeah.
That's if we want to get in there. If we need to get inside the cabin in the event that the EMP doesn't work.
Sure.
So a flashbang basically disables a person. It can,
Right.
Yeah.
So no, we'll take our chances. This is without the flashbang. Let's do the EMP, the AP ammo for 480.
480. Wow, you're twisting my arm here.
Am I though?
For what'd you roll? 16?
Look at that stack of crap you just got. You just tried.
I just gave him a deal too, my dude. Chumba.
No, I hear you.
And tickets to your show?
Oh.
What show? Wait. Roll? Okay.
Yes, tickets to my.
Let's see what your show's worth to him. Roll charismatic impact.
All right.
As a complimentary skill roll, we'll call it. It's just your +4 up here.
All right. So I'm just rolling a D10.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and 5 plus.
So right in the middle there, and you're just asking to knock an extra. Wow, quite a bit.
It's just an extra 20.
Oh,
he said 500.
Oh, he said 5. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. For
unless I just convinced him to throw in that flashbang.
No. Your concert tickets are worth 20 eds to him, I guess.
That's fine.
All right. Sounds good. Sounds good. Good shopping.
That's
all
fine.
right. So you got.
Bring someone you like. You're
gonna have to take basically a few more hours today to finish up your modification, but you're ready to go by the next day. And unless there's anything else you guys want to take care of.
No.
No.
That's it.
All right. Okay. Y'all hop in the Meep. And now you want to go negotiate, you need to buy gas. No, I'm just kidding. We'll hand wave that one. You drive. It's you get an early start so that you are. What exactly is the plan? When do you plan on trying to intercept right at the place, or follow them for a while, or?
I want to let the group know that I do have micro optics installed in my eyes, which lets me use up to 400 times magnification.
Oh, wow.
So I can and see where it coming.
Nice.
Cool.
Walking binoculars.
Yeah. And I have lip reading skills, so I might be able to see what they're saying at the same time.
Sweet.
That could be useful.
Could have been useful. In the hot zone.
I'm going to defer to the driver of the group here. How best to intercept something that's in motion?
Oh, we take out the tires.
Yeah.
Take out the tires?
Yeah.
What if the tires are there armored tires? Or ride flats? I'm sure there are.
Yeah. I mean, that does exist. It exists now. It certainly exists in 2045.
I mean, can we get there ahead of time and place
Yeah, but
the
you could
EMP?
break the axles or something, just like immobilize the wheels.
Well, if we get there ahead of time, can we place the EMP and then they drive over it and we set it off? Is that a thing?
It is, but I can't be following them because it'll put Meat Meat out of business too.
No, we wouldn't. We wouldn't be following them. We would get to the location before they get there, place it, not be following them, but waiting in that area.
Yeah, as long as we're out of range.
Out of range. Pop it, stop it.
Well, now
The grenades aren't on a.
They're not on a
button, no.
remote unless we get someone to rig it for us. Well, let's just say we got to roll up on this thing, and someone's got to climb on top of it. Where would be the best place to place the EMP?
On the engine.
Right on top of the engine.
The hood, yeah.
And the sight lines on and because she gave us kind of the specs on the truck for the most part.
Yeah.
The sight lines on that, you think we can get like behind it without being seen?
I don't know.
Okay.
I mean,
I can also
Shoot those
cut
out.
him off and force him to do whatever I want on the road.
Get in front of him and chuck the grenade and see what happens.
That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you can throw it out of Meat Meat, but I could just step on the gas.
Yeah.
Cut in front of them. I like that.
Yep.
I like that. Can let you know when they're coming.
Because I can
Keep an-
control
I'll be
him on the
lookout.
road like you wouldn't believe. I can make him do whatever I want him to do.
Okay. Cutting off, throwing out the back seems the best option.
I had a better idea.
Oh.
It's the same idea, except with a little bit more insurance. Let's make the grenade sticky. You roll up next to it, I stick it on the engine, pull the pin, and you peel on out of there. Then there's no tossing. You just gotta drive steady enough for me to stick it.
Well, I could do that for sure.
All right. And then, obviously, getting into the compartments and stuff, that's going to happen after we actually secure it. But that's going to be where you guys come in.
When we're going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
How do we make it sticky?
I mean, lots of ways to make things sticky.
Gum.
Lots and lots of bubble gum.
Turns into a Looney Tunes episode.
Lots and lots of bubble gum, or just I don't know, some motor oil and and a
GM,
mastic
and a
I've-
sock.
I have a question. So if the EMP grenade goes off without a hitch, am I going to be unable to get into any potential security system?
Make an electronic security tech check.
Electronic security tech
Anyone
check.
sell blow torches around here?
You could probably get a torch. It wouldn't be that expensive.
That's like a hardware store.
Yeah, like at a hardware store.
We're gonna need that.
I mean, acetylene torch you don't get at a
18.
hardware store,
Yeah,
but I get. But okay.
I mean,
It's
in the
a
dark future.
cyberpunk.
I mean, in Night City, in the dark future, yeah.
To 18.
18. So it might be tricky because if you shut down all of its systems, and the door needs an electronic trigger to unlock it, then that could be a problem. But it doesn't necessarily work that way.
Yeah, I kind of
especially if you're talking about putting it on the front of the car. It's a big truck. You could just turn off, the electronic systems of the car. Now, this does sort of bring up the point. Things run on Chew-2, which is essentially like gasoline. It's a combustion engine. So if you turn off all the computers it's not a Tesla. So if you turn off all the computers in a car, it fucks the car up, but it doesn't necessarily make the engine stop running.
Modern cars that will.
Yeah, that's true. So, I mean,
It's like when you kill a
point.
battery. When you kill a battery,
Yeah.
it'll kill the engine.
They'll lose navigation and stuff like that. But if depending on how you place the charge, so you're already kind of on the right track. You don't want to put it too close to the back door, because if you kill that security system and it just turns off, there's nothing you can do.
Just right on the grill.
So, I'm worried a little bit that EMP might mess up any kind of unlocking mechanism, right? That I could get into. So, is there a way to? I mean, Brett is great behind the wheel. Is there a way to just manually stop the car and run them off the road and run into a building or something, and and you all can distract them or keep them occupied, or
How desolate is the area that the dead zone is in?
So the
trees?
Badlands, I mean, think about driving. Rocks. I mean, there's shrubs. If you think about California, this area would be sort of scrubby desert kind of. It's not complete desolation, but like a person could hide in behind a bush.
But are there like rock formations to run a car into, or no? It's like flat.
Well, the terrain, you might be able to. You'd have to go there and see. There's certainly like places where you wouldn't want to drive a car, like dips and canyons and things like that.
So what if we made our way there now, just to
get a lay of the land,
scope out what's going on?
Yeah.
And honestly, like, I don't think it's a bad idea to do a stakeout and wait for them.
No. Well, I did have an idea for Plan B. If the EMP didn't go off, we could just make that Plan A, but it's harder. Just take the truck, right?
We still have to stop it and get in it somehow.
Or we can do it while it's moving. Open up the cab.
It's welded shut.
Disable the drivers. No, you don't weld doors shut. You have to get in and out of them. You're talking about I'm talking about the cab where they're driving.
But it's not quite an armored car, but there are going to be locked doors and it's going to be bulletproof glass. So just be prepared that it won't be so easy to do that.
We can't remotely disable the lock, can we?
Nope.
Okay.
If we had a couple days.
You have your deck.
I don't have the upgraded though.
Oh,
I still have to be next to it to jack in. It's another upgrade to like get it so that you can do it within 10 miles.
That's why I didn't want to give it to you.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, can't do it remotely. So it's really just convincing them to drive where we want them to?
No, I can run them off the road or like make them slow down, and
Brett can maybe run
I
them.
can manipulate their car to do what I want them to by my driving.
And then maybe you could jump in or try to jump in and take the driver out or something.
This sounded real Wild West to me. But also very exciting. So I should have brought that backup character. He's driving. Who's jumping on this thing?
Are there like some sort of spiky thing we can get to spread across the road. I liked the idea of taking out tires.
We can buy a tack strip, but it costs a bunch.
Yeah.
I mean, we also have guns. We could just try.
We can try to shoot out the
tires.
tires. Yeah, we can still try to do that.
I am gonna buy a blowtorch situation.
Okay. Yeah, I'll tell you how much it is later.
So we're nixing the EMP idea.
We can do it. It's risky. I mean, it's like what happened in the hot zone, right? It didn't completely disable Karen.
Right.
But it's still it leaves it up to chance. There is a world in which it goes off and it disables the locking mechanism, and then we have to wait 15 minutes for me to be able to unlock the car. So.
But the EMP, just so we're clear, is not permanent.
No,
Yeah.
I was about to say it's not, but it might take as long as 15 minutes, which is our
Window.
entire window. So here's the thing.
But once they stop moving, they're not
Yeah.
going. It's a
Right.
geographical window.
Right. It's a
So,
geographical window.
I mean,
if they're
we
moving.
could do that, and then we just have to hold them off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a little bit hesitant only because we don't necessarily know exactly how many people or if they're going to have any kind of backup. So I think what we should do right now is go to the scene, scope out the terrain, and maybe you can take a look around and see if they have any backup in the surrounding area. Because obviously they're coming from a facility, so who's to say that there isn't?
So we could go scope out the facility and see. Ooh, I mean, we could.
I would just like to know how many guys we're working with here.
You won't be able to get to the facility in
Yeah.
an amount of time. You'd have to be hauling ass, and you would have had to start earlier.
There's a little bit of we're going in a little blind because the one thing we don't know about is what's other than the drugs, other than the vaccine, what is in the cargo hold, right? There could be people in there, right? But
Yeah, so let's get there so we can look around at the spot we're trying to stop them and know what we're working with
We
instead of
can-
just guessing.
we get okay. Let's go. I just don't think a pile of rocks is going to really tell us much. But I'm going to let him determine.
Well, you don't know till you know.
Yeah. Let's go. It's a great
You drive
place to
out
start.
into the eastern California desert, high desert. The area, make a perception check, I guess, from 400 meters away. So you guys post up outside of the area.
20.
With a 20, okay. You see a lot. There certainly is a few spots where you see like boulders that you think could do damage. There is one particular area that's like a bridge over a dry riverbed that looks promising. But it's a real small, that would be a really small area to try and get them, think of a dry riverbed that's only maybe 20 feet across. It's something you go across on a highway and you wouldn't even notice you did it.
Mhm.
But since you rolled a 20, you see this cool little area with a dry riverbed. And with a 20, you see far in the distance the cargo van moving your way.
Just the one.
And it looks alone. Yeah.
Okay. Can I draw a map for Brett of what kind of
You just point. I mean, when you're pointing at the thing and you're right about there and right about there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So these are the things. I don't know if there's a way to drive towards that riverbed and then you turn and they keep going into it and then the car crashes and is disabled or
Yeah, so I think
there's rocks.
How confident do we feel about using the EMP and then holding them off now that we know that they're alone? We could, we stop them with the EMP, then we just wait a couple minutes and then I'm able to go in.
But remember, they can still drive.
No, not necessarily. It might shut the whole thing down.
Maybe.
We won't know till we know.
But if it doesn't, then that's when you take them on a chase.
Try to drive them off the road.
I can get their car to stop at any point.
Yeah. Okay.
If you want me to flip their car, I can flip their car. If you want me to just get them stuck in a ravine where they can't get out.
I think getting them stuck is a good idea.
Lovely idea. Or flipping them, either, or disabling its ability to move completely.
So we're going with EMP first, driving them off the road second.
Well, we may not even need to use the EMP.
Yeah, that's expensive, but we don't need to use it.
Okay.
Okay, so cars approaching. You head straight down the road in the opposite lane, and as your plan is to get behind them and pass them. Okay.
Can I read any of their lips while I'm?
That's a little. I don't think they'd be saying anything interesting anyway.
All right.
He's talking about yesterday's game.
Yeah.
It's a long, boring drive.
I'm into MMA.
Do you want some ginger lemon kibble or?
Yeah, he's pretty good, man.
Did you see that fight last night?
You don't have to eat fancy to be fancy or whatever. Yeah, they're talking about graph. They're talking about drone fights. You were at the drone fight. They're talking about the drone fight you were at. No.
It's Chad. He's there.
Oh my god!
It turns out he works for Biotechnica as a driver. Yeah, they wouldn't be talking about anything interesting anyway. I'll just say that. Okay, let's make our first driving check to see how quickly you can. I'm picturing you doing like a bootleg turn once you pass them.
Mm, 25?
Yeah, 25.
Yeah.
You guys up till this point, Brett has been like your cab driver. Like you're driving around Night City doing nothing. Suddenly he puts the pedal to the floor and you're like, oh damn, Meep Meep's got some juice behind it. And you're all pushed back in your seat like, oh shit. He does a quick tap of, you see him do a quick tap of the clutch and pull the e-brake real quick and the car just spins 180 degrees and you're kind of like, who's in the back seat?
Probably me.
I get shotgun.
Yeah.
You're shotgun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm in the back.
You're shot. The two of you are like thrown against the wall as he whips this thing around and you're like, oh my God.
I'm more like, yeehaw! Fuck yeah! Fuck them up! Let's go!
Be sick.
And you floor it, and real quick, you're right up on the tail of this thing. This is at a nice cruising speed of 75 miles per hour on a highway. You gun it and taking it up to like 95, close to 100, and you get right up behind them. And the goal is to swerve around in front.
Yeah, so what I want to do is I kind of want to nose ahead and then sort of merge in front of him so that he's forced to either brake or try to turn and force him off of the road, hoping that I've done this on an area where the road comes up and so he has to actually go down off of the road.
Yeah,
to like some kind of easement or ravine of some sort.
Sure, I think I understand. Make a driving check for that. Kind of do a...
Come on, Teresa Dice, don't fail me now.
Hopefully this
They've been doing me good.
Yeah, that's good
Another
too.
25.
Another 25. Yeah, you do exactly what you set out to do. And as you start to merge, you just hear as they like lay on their air horn. And then the next sound you hear is a little chirp of tires, and he hits the brakes pretty hard, and there's a little, like the anti-lock brake skipping. But he doesn't go off the road, he just slows down quite a bit, and he drops back behind now.
All right.
Yeah, you end up sort of in front of him. As you swerve, he tries to hold on and like is like, oh fuck this guy, but then realizes he doesn't want you to hit him, so then he goes and drops back, and now you're steadily in the lane in front of him.
All right, then I also hit the brakes and then...
And now you're lip reading and you see, what the fuck is this guy doing?
And I also hit the brakes and then shove my car sideways to block both lanes so he can't get off.
Yeah, okay, make a driving check. Oh no.
14.
Did you implode?
Yeah.
I also imploded. But I don't know if that's a good thing for you.
Oh boy.
A 14 is not quite enough for you to do exactly what you wanted. So the way we'll resolve that is you indeed throw the car sideways and you're blocking the lane in front of him. You leave half of the second lane open, but because he imploded, he slams on the brake, sees that opening, whips this van, but it's huge, and it I rolled like a -2. So he whips the steering wheel, and it looks like he's gonna make it, but the van starts to tip. Yes. And looks like it's going over, and you realize this thing is going to slam into Meep Meep if you don't do something. It looks like it's gonna go over, but one way or another, it's going to slam into your car if you don't move.
Okay, I pump the nitrous and and just right out of the way. Like,
okay, I do want a driving check for this.
That's better. 22.
Okay, with a 22, you see that it's skidding and the car lands on its side and starts sliding toward you. Like I said, I rolled a -2. So he almost rolls it, and it comes sliding down the asphalt, and you chirp your tires, and it launches you into the dirt. And it gets a little squirrely, but you're no stranger to driving off-road. So you just do another 180 in the dirt, and there's a huge cloud of now dust surrounding the whole thing.
And
but as this happens, the passenger side door, which is where it landed. Oh no, it landed on the passenger side door. I said he swerved to the left.
Yeah.
So the driver's side door pops open, and a heavily armored guy stands up, full assault rifle, and starts spraying down Meep Meep.
Woo! I should have brought an extra pair of pants.
Well, he's got bulletproof glass, so that's a good thing.
Yep.
It's an assault rifle. He's going to auto fire. So I gotta roll here.
More bullets.
Okay. So 3 times 2d6 is only 12 damage, but he does 12 damage to Meep Meep's front end armor. Or actually, he just sprays it. It doesn't matter where. You're doing a 180 as he's spraying you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's now roll initiative.
All right.
I like to imagine like the radio got knocked during all of that, so there's just like music blasting.
Yes.
Ooh.
Great.
I know 10's just 10, right?
For initiative.
For initiative.
You add
14 is my
you go.
initiative.
Plus it.
Yeah.
So Martian got a 14.
I have a 13.
It's just straight, right? There's no
right? Wait.
Needs dex.
Ricky
Yeah,
got
you
it.
add your
Yeah,
Yeah.
13.
13 for SW. That's got 15.
15.
15. Okay. We'll call that Brett and Ricky.
18.
18. You were the fastest to react. As he spins the car back around, you're now facing this overturned armored car with a heavy armored trooper popping out the top and spraying bullets at you.
Okay. Hit the deck, and I that's what I say.
In a car.
Well, yeah. But so Meep Meep being a Meep, right? Can I roll out the back of her? Mm-hmm. Right? And use a lot of her for cover? There's no partial cover.
There isn't really partial cover, but
Got it.
you could, okay, this will take a little bit of a roll. You could pop out and jump into the bed of the truck, fire, and then duck, and try to stay in the back of the car as Brad does whatever Brad does. But we'll see how quickly if you can like make that maneuver, because it's still a moving car. He isn't, unless you know where.
Oh, sorry, Meep Meep is still moving. Of course she's still moving. Yes.
Yeah.
I thought everyone came to a stop because of all that stuff. So we're driving at him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, me gusta. Okay, so.
You do this 180. Momentarily the car probably comes to a stop, but there's no reason to think it will stay that way unless you want to stay that way.
All right, that's exactly
But it's
what
your
I'm
turn.
gonna do. I'm gonna pop out the back to use my move for that.
Okay.
And just pop up, take a few armor-piercing shots at this guy.
Okay.
And then duck back down and see what Red does with the car.
Okay, yeah. Assault rifle, making your shot with AP ammo.
Yes.
Great. That's good. He is heavily armored. That
I know. Oh wait, let me. First of all, let me reload from the church. Okay, here we go. And actions. I'm going to attack. Right, and that's going to be.
Yeah, at this range, you're still over 13 meters away, so...
That's auto-fire.
Are you going to auto-fire? No, you don't want to auto-fire. You lose all your AP ammo.
No. I don't want to auto-fire. I'm just doing...
Your DV is 15 to hit this guy.
So just shoulder arms?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so 8 plus 13, 21.
21 hits.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll 5d6.
Oh, 5d6.
Is it?
3 more.
Yes, okay. 15, 18 points of damage.
18 damage?
Yeah.
Okay, and then that's the AP rounds, so that's going to be good to do.
Glad you're first, honestly.
All right, and then you want to jump into the back of the truck of Meep Meep? So
Yes, I'm now in the bed.
I'm going to make an athletics check to make sure that you're... Because this is like all happening, thinking simultaneously. Car 180s, you're thrown against the door, you pop out the window, shoot him, and duck behind.
Absolutely. 6 plus 11, 17.
17, that's enough, yeah.
Okay.
You are in cover behind Meep Meep. Okay, Brett.
So I put in the NOS and backed up to get out of the way so that it didn't crush my car, and so I didn't hit the brakes just yet. So
this is all during a single 180 slide.
So my idea is if the road is here and the van is killed over there,
yeah.
I'm backing down off of the easement.
Yes.
To get a little bit of height difference, so that I'm trying to get out of his line of sight. At least a little.
Okay.
I know I probably won't be totally, but at least a little. And then open my doors and use them as cover.
Okay.
And allow anybody who wants to get out to do any sort of attacking possible.
Okay, great. So you stay down, basically you don't have to back up. You stay where you were because you jetted out of the way, flipped a 180 and then come to a stop down low. Below the level of the road, throw the door open and jump out. What's your next move?
I'm gonna go, get over here!
New toys.
This is interesting. Okay. What did I expect? Yeah, make a range attack. We're gonna use.
Draw him in and then Mac punch him like.
So we're gonna use shotgun ranges here.
Okay.
So it's better up close. And then the max range we said was 30 meters. So at this range, your DV is 20.
Okay.
And this is.
And I add my ranged attack, right?
Yeah. So you'll just
my
use
assault rifle.
Your shoulder arms. Yeah, assault rifle modifier is fine. It's literally a shoulder arm.
Right.
It's an arm.
Okay.
Oh, I should have added a smart gun link to this. It does have a scope.
18.
An 18, unfortunately, at this range, it's a 20 to hit. Yeah, it would have hit at 12 meters, but yeah. So the hand shoots off. You're kind of not quite used to the range of it, and it whips past him, and then it comes back onto your arm. You still have some movement if you want to move, or are you just going to stay? You want to go in cover behind the door now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, bad guy. He is still spraying.
They're how far away from us?
Oh, that's much better. We were saying it with your assault rifle. We said 20 meters. That was the first. Sorry, we're not using the minis, and so yeah, we're 20 meters out right now.
Okay.
That's a lot of damage.
Woo!
So
he's shooting.
That's 11 times 4, so 44 damage to the meat right now.
Oof. We're walking.
So he just emptied his clip, which is now officially empty.
Which means he has to reload.
40 damage
44
total?
damage. I auto-fired. I rolled a 27. So, yeah, that beat the DV by 7, but the max you can multiply by is 4, and then I rolled an 11 on the damage.
Jesus.
Yes, so that was an example of when auto-fire works really well. Sometimes it doesn't seem like it works very well. That was very good. All right, but he's standing on top of the driver right now. So the other guy, they're basically stuck in the car, unless he climbs out. So, all right, Martian.
Oh boy, great. Cool. I think I'm gonna take a cue from Brett and do the same thing, because I said I was in shotgun, of opening the car door.
This is ridiculous.
It's a little proxy action.
We have the stuff. Have the toys. Oh no, sorry, I'm gonna let you do that.
We'll overturn it. We'll just overturn it. He's popped out the top. This was like all the way across the road, and you're off the easement. So let's move this a little further so that we get the 20 meters properly. And that's about right. So now we can place my toys down. You guys want to play cars?
Let's play cars.
Ricky's in the back. You won't really fit. I'll put you on top. And Brad just popped out the door.
Look at my pose is good over here.
It is. It's almost as if the menu looks like it has a grapple fist. That's so funny.
It's like premonition. All right, Martian, you're in the car.
Yeah, so for my turn, I'm going to take a cue from Brett and do the same thing since I was on passenger side. Open up the door, use it as cover so that if anybody needs to get out that way, they can get out that way, and there's a little bit more cover for what we're dealing with.
Oh no, Ricky!
No!
Ah!
Oh, where's the second character?
It is California.
Anyway.
Earthquake.
Yeah.
Okay. Just go.
Night City's right on the fault line. It's crazy.
Okay.
And then I'm going to, I guess I'll take a shot at that guy and then try to get in cover again.
Sure.
Behind the door. See you.
So you're at 20 meters. Your pistol is going to be a 20 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was looking at that too. I was like, oh no, it's so far away.
That's fine. I don't want to get closer, so.
Okay.
I exploded, so.
Yeah, baby.
And that's another 10. So that's a 30. Every time I pull out a gun.
Okay. I want to introduce a new rule. I watched Seth's video on Cyberpunk Red, and he had this great idea for every time you beat a DV by 10, you can re-roll one of your D6s.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I like that. Great.
So that's 2 D6s you can roll? You said
No.
you exploded twice?
Just it only was one.
Just one.
Just one.
Oh, okay.
Great. Good, because I just rolled 3 ones.
Oh.
That's wild. Okay. 10.
So you do 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, even with the ablated armor, still just pings off his helmet. Oh, bummer. All right, Shipwrecked.
We're doing the same thing.
Okay.
I don't know. I guess I'll pop out behind. It doesn't really matter who I pop out behind. I'll pop out behind Martian and lean around and fire my handgun.
Okay.
It is a 4-door. Oh, yeah, cool. So everyone gets a door.
I'm also going to use 2 luck
Okay.
because I don't have good track record with making these shots.
Oh wait, did you use a very heavy or a heavy?
Very heavy.
Oh, okay.
I just have a heavy.
Okay, so you'd make 2 shots.
Meow. Okay, so that's still not enough.
Okay.
So that is a 15, then I need a 20. That's also not enough. Okay, get back under cover. I can never make these long shots.
Okay, Ricky.
Oh,
Shit, I wonder if
useless.
I wonder if I should go for the noggin.
All that planning, and I just rolled a 1, so it fell at the car mold.
No, I'll keep it simple.
Okay.
I'm just gonna shoot him again. It's 1 shot, right? That's what I got?
Yeah, assault rifle is either 1 shot or auto fire.
Okay, great. So, don't want to auto fire.
Can't do anything.
On my ammo, so I'm just gonna shoot him again. Not as good this time. 15 plus 1, 16.
That hits though with an assault rifle. Fire rifle is good in this situation.
Yes, yes. And I have a scope, which helps one. Okay. Boom. Here we go. Oh, crit! No,
Yeah!
Yep, crit. 2 6s.
Okay, great.
Woohoo!
So how much damage is it though?
Oh, I'm sorry. There's numbers I have to count. Sorry, 12. 15 plus 5, 20.
20 damage. The extra 5 was for the crit, or you haven't added that yet?
I haven't added
the
so
crit. 25 damage.
Yay!
And now roll 2d6 on the critical injury chart. Wow, 25 is a lot.
Let's do another 2. Oh, here we go.
It also extra damages his armor too, right?
Yeah, I've been ablated. He had heavy armor, and it's been
5 on the
a 5. Oh dang. So it hits him. He's up like this, and it comes through his elbow, and just shatters his elbow, and his arm falls down limp, and then goes through and catches him in the armor. He takes quite a bit of damage.
Why do you sound mad? That was amazing.
I'm saying no. I'm like, fuck. Like a relief fuck. Fuck, yes. Fuck,
He
I'm
makes
not
a
dead.
bad noise.
Yeah.
And actually drops his rifle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brett, it's, unless, Ricky, do you want to move, or?
I watched him drop his rifle.
You see the rifle come out of his hands as his elbow shatters and his arm hangs limp beside him.
Okay, that doesn't mean he's unarmed, but I could try to close the distance on him since I haven't moved. Yeah, I'm gonna use my move to start walking towards him and
Just run off the front of me.
and say you could leave here with just a fucked up arm, man.
No, they've seen our faces. They have to die.
You have to die, man. Sorry.
No, we'll just put him in the
I was
cell
wrong
apart
about
lane.
that. Never mind.
Yeah. Here's your art project, Harlan. Have fun.
Hold on, though, we need to give me another. So technically, the distance we have is this. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you start moving and you say that. Brett?
How far could I get?
You can move 8, and then you could run another 8, or you could move 8 and then
And
shoot
he's
your
20
thing.
away?
He's 20, yeah. So you would be within 12, which for your new thing would take you down to 15 on your your DV for hitting him.
All right, I'm gonna move as far as I can and then try to grapple him again.
Okay, you do that. So go ahead and roll your shoulder arms again. Your move is 7, right?
7,
right.
Yep.
Oh, fuck me.
This is the new toy.
You gotta practice with that thing, man.
If I implode and then get a 1, it's just -1, right?
Yeah, just -1 for this.
All right, so 14.
14 is not enough. That was exactly not enough. It was closer
All I needed
this
was
time.
a 2.
Gotta get you out to practice.
If the implosion was worse, I
Out of
was
a range.
considering having it grab a hold of like the door or something and try to.
then
You can't
smack
reel
you
it
in
in.
the- oh.
You can't reel it in until
It's just
you,
gonna
like,
drag me.
It drags you
No.
That's kind of fun, actually. It'd be good for you. I think you would like that. Well, you can use it as a grapple arm, so there are things you can do with a grapple arm. Yeah. That's
cool.
All right, cool. Anyway, it's his turn. He jumps behind the vehicle, and yeah, you guys are. This is no joke. You see. Plink, plink, plink.
Oh no.
I thought that was coming.
Roll, both of you, evasion. You're looking for a 17.
Yeah, 18. 18?
Nice.
18.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, you
Hero dive.
dive. Yes, you both dive out of the way, and then it explodes, taking chunks of road up and creating like a bit of a crater there in the street. But lucky evasion. And well, how far back are you? How far back is, oops, by the way, just, it would be up here. Just misses Meep Meep.
He's not doing very well.
Poor Meep Meep.
Yeah. Okay. Great. That's their turn. Martian?
Cool. I was gonna run up. Now I really don't want to. Can I take a look at my surroundings to see if there is another person? Because you said that there was multiple people in the car.
Yes, it's laying on the driver's side door. The passenger side door opened, and that's where the one guy came out of. There's presumably still someone in the car.
Okay. Great. Cool.
The way the car is not laying like that, it's on its side, so you wouldn't be able to see inside of it.
I love cover though. I love it.
Me too.
Is there holding actions in this game?
I was gonna ask the same thing.
You can drop back behind someone in the initiative order, but that's where you'll be. There is, we talked about scrub and rocks. There's probably some rocks along the sides of the road here if you wanted to try to somehow flank.
I'll do that. I think that's a good idea. I will just use my action to move and get cover.
Okay.
My move is 7.
So you move a full 14.
Yeah.
Okay. This +2, you're way over here. Make, you can see him, but then you dive down. Well, if you want to get prone, it'll cost you your action to get back up. So if you want to lay down behind the rocks, you can, but then you'll use your action getting back up.
And I have to go prone to get cover in this situation?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay.
Can she fire from a prone position?
Yeah, you can fire from prone. But you can't fire if you're in cover, you can't see. She's basically laying behind a rock, so yeah. Okay, cool. Shipwrecked.
I don't have any skills that are useful in this current situation. I guess I guess I'll use my magnifying eyes to see if I can notice any like weak parts of the car, anywhere like where things, if like where the back is welded together, would be easy to unweld it, or just kind of,
or even where it's been damaged. From
see if there's any good damage spots, just kind of.
Let's make a perception check.
Okay. 15.
Yeah, the car is pretty messed up on the side it landed on. The doors still seem to be holding pretty well. You do see now smoke starting to pour out of the front end of the vehicle.
Ooh, we don't want that to blow up. Okay.
Yeah. Anything else you want to try to do?
There's no one to hit, and I have no other skills. So, nope.
Okay.
I'll just let them know. The smoke, be like, guys, we don't want the stuff to blow up.
Ricky, what's the move?
With the car.
The rifle's here, and he jumped behind the car.
Yeah.
Right? Is that what happened? Okay, and there's someone in the car. The grenade came from inside the car or from behind it?
From behind it.
Okay. He's all the guys like, oh, no, he's wasting my free grenades. So, question here. If I just wanted to get all the way here, that would be my whole action,
So
right?
your run, with a 7 move, would take you this far.
Okay.
You could come, it's just open terrain here, so I don't want to be deceptive with this building piece. Just put it down
Okay.
here.
So, probably has a sidearm. I don't know what the driver's going to do, but
I mean, you could move
we gotta
7
close.
inches this way, but you're still not really getting sight on him at this point.
No, I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna get up there.
Okay.
I'm gonna get up there. I'm just gonna still move in a way that keeps the car between me and him.
Gotcha.
And once there, I don't get to act, right?
That's it.
That's it. I just get
You're
to
just
run.
full sprint right now.
I'm just full sprint and trying to stay low. That's all I can do.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you stay low running. Yeah, you smell burned rubber.
And do a baseball slide, see if I reach the. No. It's sand. It's sand. everywhere.
Breath.
Well, I guess I'll run.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't leave you a lot of options here. What's this way, this way? You're fast enough that you'll get, like this far if you just run, but you maybe don't want to do that. I don't know.
I want to get right here.
Okay.
If that's possible.
Yep.
That way I'm still behind cover, but I'm within
Sure.
my movement to.
Yeah. Is the idea to not let him know you're there?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. It's crazy. There's grenades going off and smoke, and you're able to run up right to the edge of the car like that.
It's not like you can look below the wheels because it's on its side.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically like that, but
it won't stay.
The car just doesn't want to.
It won't stay. Oh, nice.
Yeah, exactly. You can't look below the wheels or anything like that. Okay, but what's his plan? He blindly throws another grenade.
Damn. Oh, he's not gonna throw it at us.
5+.
No, but
So it'll go.
Oh, poor meat.
Yes.
This is the last place he saw you. He lands it exactly right again. Actually, it's short, but let's see. Short. That's 5. Yeah, another one just explodes, but it doesn't catch you guys. He's just throwing grenades over the car.
What a loser.
Yeah, Martian?
Great. Now that I know that my crew is further up there to occupy the baddies. I'm gonna use my action to unprone,
Okay.
stand back up,
Stand
and then 7 move in the direction of the car.
Okay.
Preferably out of sight of the guy, but you know.
7's gonna put you right in the middle of the street. Okay, you can kind of go this way though.
Sounds good.
That's probably better.
Great.
But it is where he's throwing grenades. It's not that close though. You're definitely out of where the grenades have exploded so far.
We'll get to him.
Great. Shipwrecked. You hear on your communications suite, there's just like garbled communications and they're calling for backup.
Trying to call
Trying
for
to call for
backup.
backup.
Okay.
So you hear that distress call going out.
Okay.
But you're not sure whether it's falling on deaf ears or what, because you are in the middle of friggin' nowhere.
Right.
It's no cell service here.
Yeah. With my, I forget how the radio communicator works. I mean, I can like talk through radio stations. Is that what it is, or what was
you
that?
You could try to communicate back. You picking up signals essentially is what it does. So you can hear police chatter. You can hear radio.
Oh, okay,
signals.
like so I couldn't just like blast their radio up to like the loudest degree of just static or something. I don't.
What would that be like? Like just doing feedback on it?
Basically.
You can try. Make an electronics security tech roll.
Okay. Where is that? I've never.
Under technique.
I've never looked at that one.
T.
Empathy, intelligence, reflexes, technique. Okay, electronic security tech.
It's probably, if you don't have any skill, it's probably just intelligence.
Oh god! Oh god! Whoa! Exploded.
Oh, okay.
Plus 9, so 19 plus 5 is 24.
Yeah, this is not something you've ever done before, but you're
Yeah,
like,
let's see what works.
actually, if I take this wire and I plug it in here, I can cause a really loud squeaking feedback sound, and you just like blast it over the frequency that he was talking on. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, actually, let me make a roll. Yeah, you hear him go, ah, fuck!
1 point of eardrum damage.
Okay, Ricky, it's you again.
All right, I'm gonna use my move to sneak around the car. And sneak up on him now that he's distracted, doesn't know what direction we might be coming from.
Yeah. So he's right up against the car, like this. When you pop around, not like that. When you pop around the car, you see him. I mean, you would see him immediately. You definitely have enough movement to get there.
Okay, do I need to roll stealth or no?
You can if you want. Yeah, go ahead and roll stealth. I see your point.
Yeah.
Although.
Doesn't matter because it's my turn. Is that basically what
well, you can roll your stealth.
Okay.
He rolled very good.
I explode.
Oh.
19 plus 14, 33.
Okay, he rolled like a 25 perception. I thought he was good. He's on high alert.
You jinxed it.
But maybe that squelching in his ear threw him off, and you pop around the corner and you see him facing the other direction toward Brez's side of the car. What's your attack?
I'm gonna try to pop one.
Okay.
I'm trying to pop him in the head.
Okay.
But that's aimed, right?
It is. I will say you may want to switch to a shotgun or a pistol at this range.
But he's wearing a helmet, right? An armored helmet?
Yes. Well,
yeah, but still.
Your DV will only be 17. Yeah.
The shotgun or pistol, my DV will be lower.
The pistol's 13 and shotgun is 13, but the assault rifle is 17 at this range.
That's still asking a lot.
But your assault rifle is a +1 weapon still.
It is a +1 weapon.
So it's really only a difference of 1. Oh no, it's a difference of 3.
So
he's pretty hurt.
He's pretty hurt, but he's still pretty armored up, right?
Well, you've ablated a fuck ton.
I ablated the shit out of it.
Yeah,
you know?
it's double a blade.
Let's just go coup de grace on him, and I will. And I'm just going, and I just, let the rifle hang from my shoulder.
Okay.
I pull my pistol.
Okay. Fire away.
And no, I want to ensure some death here. I pull my shotgun.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
And let's see what happens there. So shoulder arms for shotgun, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's gonna be 17.
Yep.
And shotguns are 5. Or 4.
No, yes, 5.
It's 5. Nothing crazy. 12, 13 points of damage.
Okay, 13 with the damage you already done and the damage from the car crash.
In the back.
Shot in the back. He falls sprawling on the ground and behind the car. You pop up and look, and the driver is hanging by the seatbelt that he was wearing. Unconscious, possibly dead, hard to tell. Okay. You see coming in on the horizon.
Oh God.
A vehicle.
No.
You with your magnifying eyes, you see it at a great distance, and it's swooping in, and then you see a little trail of fire and smoke come from the distance and intercept the vehicle. And it falls like this and crashes some 300 meters from where you guys are, skidding into the ground in a huge. And that's where we'll end tonight.
Who did that?
What the heck?